With only those few changes, Guyana and its citizens can really enjoy the life of an oil-producing country. I urge you, all my brothers and sisters, to call on President Ali and Vice President Jagdeo to do the right thing for you and your children's future. God bless you all. This is a message from Glenn Lal.
Kaieteur Radio.
Covering Guyana from coast to coast.
Demerara and Essequibo 99.1 FM.
Berbice 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio.
It is 9 hours, 9 in Guyana and right across the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning to you. Welcome down to your Friday edition of Subah Pyar, your morning's love. My name is Joshua Van Slykeman. And of course, I've got Selector Alex with me and Surida and the Grady. And together we keep you company all the way to just about 11 o'clock this morning. It is Friday, the 11th day of February in the year 2022. Hey, it's Valentine's weekend. Let's know what's happening. We hope that you got your gifts and, all of that lined up already. If not, then you've got today, tomorrow, Sunday, and maybe a part of Monday to get your acts together, all right? So we're going to keep you company all the way to 11 o'clock. Got Selector Alex ready to rumble with us this morning on 99.1 and 99.5 FM. 10 minutes after that, 10 o'clock hour, 10:20, we come back. We bring to you your artist of the day. And then, of course, we have a grand time with you on this Friday. As you know what we do on a Friday, we build the tempo high, high, high. That's what we're going to do for you here this morning on Subah Pyar, 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Stay with us.
Bring it down, down, down. Bring it down, down. Run, Alex. Which Alex? Selector Alex. Mike. Bring it down, down. Bring it down, down, down. Hey yo, my sweetheart, say I'm addicted to you. My baby girl, I am addicted to you. Say I'm addicted to you. You. भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा. Say I'm addicted to you. My baby girl, I am addicted to you. Say I'm addicted to you. You. यार है मुझको तूने कहा था तुमसे नहीं रूठेंगे कभी. दिल की तरह से आज मिले हैं कैसे भला चूलेंगे कभी. तेरी बाहों में बीती हर शाम बेवफाई भी क्या याद नहीं. So the music boss come again. क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा भूलेगा दिल जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा. क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा. So why you leave? Y'all why you leave? Why you sweet? That tell me the reason why
Alright guys, this is Subah Pyar, 9 hours 15. So we're actually going to pull that one back from the top. And there's a reason why we're pulling that one back from the top, because, you know, that's my good friend Kieran, all the way out of Suriname, teaming up with Apache Warrior. I've got to say a special good morning to Apache and Veronica. They're always tuned to us here. As a matter of fact, Apache has a video that he will be filming this Saturday, and we're happy to also be playing that song for you soon. So stay tuned. We've got that and so much more to share with you here on Subah Pyar.
Keep calling up your phone. You alone the one, are you alone you need? Nobody else, only you indeed. Girl, I wanna meet you tonight, all alone. That's why me just keep calling up your phone. You alone the one, so you alone you need. Nobody else, only you indeed. हमें आपसे शिकायत ना हुई ना है ना होगी किसी और से मुहाबत किसी और से मुहाबत ना हुई ना है ना होगी हमें आपसे शिकायत हमें आपसे शिकायत ना हुई ना है ना होगी जब जब बहार आई और फूल मुस्कुराए मुझे तुम याद आए मुझे तुम याद आए जब जब भी चांद निकला और तारे जगमगाए मुझे तुम याद आए मुझे तुम याद आए Our memories will last forever, wherever you are. Shwana, Maha is a love thing. अपना कोई तराना मैंने नहीं बनाया अपना कोई तराना जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा तो हम नवा.
Just about 21 minutes after that 9 o'clock hour. And it is that time we bring to you your Friday edition of your Artist of the Day. Who you got for us?
So for today, we have Imran Alim Bihari, or as many of you may know him and is popularly known by his stage name, G.I.
All right.
And one thing to note is that G.I. is the current Chutney Soca monarch of Trinidad. I think he would have won it 2 years consecutively. And he's a Trinidadian singer who is known for his big hits in recent times. He's had like very popular songs like Divorce and Hey Ramanamaka, and the song he won with Anna.
I want
and
that divorce.
And then the first time he won the Chutney Soca monarch it was with the song Anna, and then the second time he won it, the very next year, he won it with the song Let We that word together, let we drink together. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so the songs, I think the reason why he would have won the competition was because his songs had a lot to do with love and harmony and unity and celebrating as one people. He's actually the brother of a famous chutney singer as well, and that is Salim Bihari. Many of you would know him. He's had some very, very wonderful songs as well. We feature him at another time. So G.I. was recently in Guyana as well, where he filmed his most recent song, and that's a song What We Could Do. That song was actually filmed in a very popular places in Guyana, where he also teamed up with Team Mohammed's, and he would have had helicopters and boat scenes, and also scenes at our very own Kaieteur Falls, and so much more. So we're very happy to feature G.I. Bihari here today as our Artist of the Day. So I know many of you are familiar with him, many of you love his music. I love his videos as well. They're very inclusive. Whenever he shoots in a country, his video before this one was shot in New York and in Trinidad, and so whenever he does a video shoot in a country, he makes sure he captures the most monumental things in that country and the most popular and famous things in those countries. So guys, if you don't already follow G.I., I would urge that you follow him on all of his social media platforms and get familiar with him, as he is the reigning Chutney Soca monarch of Trinidad and Tobago. So do enjoy.
All my friends and me, and all my family, all my friends and me, and all my family, we should love each other endlessly. All who don't like me, and all my enemies, we should be living in harmony. Don't take forever to say we love each other when God calls our number. It's over before it's too late, and we never have a chance to see each other. Oh, let we have a drink together before it's too late, and we never have a chance to see each other. Oh, let we have a drink together. They say we too own way, 'cause we never sorry. We living for today, we don't have a worry. Drunk or sober, we living happy. Only chaser, bring a shot time. They say we too own way, 'cause we never sorry. We living for today, we don't have a worry. Drunk or sober, we living happy. Only chaser, bring a see. I want a divorce. I live in and I'm not coming back. You could keep the dog and keep the cat. Yeah, I want a divorce. This girl controlling me, ruling me for some. And Anita come ahead. She bold-faced to me and rude to me. This time we done. This marriage really dead. This girl keep nagging me, beating me and all kind of thing. I'm fed up but she girl take back your ring. I want a divorce. I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. You could keep the dog and keep the cat. Yeah, I want a divorce.
Whether you from Guyana, whether you from Trinidad, what we gonna do bring to bears. Oh, anytime we go wherever and we meet up with our partner, what we gonna do bring to bears.
Hands up in the air, hands up in the air, hands up in the air, in the air. And if you love to drink, hands up in the air, hands up in the air, hands up in the air, in the air, in the air.
So long we never meet, so long we never see. Let us make time rewind. Break from reality, this opportunity just comes once in a while. Raise a bet to one another anytime we meet each other. What we gonna do bring to bear. Anytime we go wherever and we meet up with our partner, what we gonna do bring to bear. Anytime we go wherever and we meet up with our partner, what we gonna do bring to bear. One more day we bless the seal and we toast to you and me. to this life we say check. Whether you from Guyana, whether you from Trinidad, what we gonna do bring to bears. Oh, anytime we go wherever and we meet up with our partner, what we gonna do bring to bears. Hands up in the air, hands up in the air, hands up in the air, in the air. And if you love to drink, hands up.
He definitely puts you in that Friday party
Yes, he does.
kind of feeling.
I like his red suit in the song. If you guys haven't seen the videos yet, we urge that you do.
Well, those on Facebook. I'll check of it.
Oh, it was played on Facebook?
It was played on Facebook.
All right.
Those on Facebook and YouTube saw it.
All right. So,
So
guys,
maybe you can find it from GI who did his suit. I think I'm going to get married in one
I
of
believe
those.
it's the same person that did Critic suit. Let me tell
I
you
like
a
that one.
special good morning
I like that
to
one.
Mikel Rodriguez.
I
Let
like
me tell
that
you,
one.
I love that man. I love Guyanese Critics. Good morning to you. I absolutely love. You know what I love about him? And we should all take a page out of the Guyanese Critics book, because you know why?
Why?
It shows how you rise above.
All right.
You know, how you rise above everything. All right. Good morning to everybody. This is Subah Pyar, your morning's love, your recipe for happiness. There, you've just had it. That was our feature on the artist of the day. And you know, every Friday we keep the artist of the day as someone in the soca chutney industry. And this morning we featured the current soca monarch of Trinidad and Tobago. That was G.I. Bihari, who was recently in Guyana and shot his most recent song, What We Could Do, which we last played there for you. And also you had a glimpse of it on our Facebook page. If you've missed it, you can relook at our Facebook Live, or you can also go on Facebook on YouTube and check out his songs. All right, Buddy Pal, what are we doing now?
We're going to tell you that we got some vacancies. And do you love reading and writing, and are you a team player? Then Kaieteur News, the country's leading newspaper, has a limited number of openings for reporters. Applicants must possess at least a grade 1 in English language and be willing to work long hours. Experience, while not necessary, will be an asset. Please address application to the editor, Kaieteur News, 24 Saffron Street, Charleston, Georgetown. An envelope should be clearly marked Vacancy for Reporters, or email them at kaieteurnews@yahoo.com under the heading Vacancy for Reporters. So you got a job opportunity there. If you wanna, you think we can apply for it?
Yes, I think so.
We'll send in our applications.
We'll send in our applications. Buddy
right.
Pal, you think you'll be able to give me a fast forward?
Yeah, man. I got you.
It's all right.
I got you. I can fast forward your process.
Good.
Stay with us right here on Kaieteur Radio. When we come back, we're gonna speak about curfew. We gotta talk about curfew.
We gotta talk about the curfew, yeah.
Yes.
Now that there is no curfew. Why are we even talking about this?
Well, it's not official as yet. We gotta talk about it, right?
I know.
Stay with us right here on Kaieteur Radio. Be back, guys. Don't you touch that dial.
Are you a Kaieteur newspaper advertiser? Well then, we have great news for you. Kaieteur Radio presents a 50% discount on all radio advertisements only for a limited time. To advertise, contact us on 225-8465 or 226-7455 or email us at kaieteurradioads@gmail.com. You can even visit our office at 24 Saffron Street, Charlestown, Georgetown. Kaieteur Radio, covering you from coast to coast.
Tell me that But every other day when I there out drinking, he just take the bucket and climb through one of these side window. After everything that you put me through, girl, you make me start thinking that when I was drunk, he just sleep on the bed and roll me up on the floor. You brush me sad enough, protect me partner. Oh, but I still want your car. I can't give up, yeah. Oh, I start break down inside now. Tell me that me partner been here. She said, "Hey, don't walk, you drink, boy, good luck. You never come home on time. No, I confessing." She said, 5 years, don't walk, you drink, good luck. You never come home on time. No, I confessing.
Time to party hard. Time to party. Come let me party hard. Time to party.
एक हंसी शाम को दिल मेरा खो गया. एक हंसी शाम को दिल मेरा खो गया. पहले अपना हुआ करता था, अब किसी का हो गया. एक हंसी शाम को दिल मेरा हो गया.
She say, I like the way you look at me, I'm screaming. Baby, I love the way you hold my hands, I'm dripping. Baby, the way you take me today, can't be like say I did mad. The way you carry me play, oh my God, it be like I did mad. Yeah, you burn me up, oh. Every day you are burning me up, oh. Yeah, you turn me up, oh. Anytime I look at you, turn me up, oh. Yeah, you taking me up, oh. The way you want it, taking me slow. Yeah, you killing me, oh. So the things that we do, you are turning me. She like the way me and they go faster. Anytime I call her, so she must answer. Oh my baby, what's up, yeah. Oh my baby, what's up, yeah. She like the way me and they go faster. Anytime I call her, so she must answer. Oh my baby, what's up, yeah. So my girlie, what's up, yeah.
big, big van. She don't want no 80 wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van. Make her leave me for a man. A man with a big, big van. She don't want no 80 wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van. Give me all the time, girl, you're riding. Baby, I never hear you complaining. Make you leave me for a man with a big, big van. She don't want no 80 wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van. Girl, before we get the AD wagon, it was on the P2 transportation. See me, girl, I thought you were going strong, but I never know, baby, your eyes so long. Oh, oh, na 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 na, not again. Make girl leave me for a man with a big, big van. She don't want no AD wagon. She looking for a 4-wheel van.
She like man we fried. Big ride, big ride, big ride is man we fried. Top right, top right, top right. She like man we fried. Big ride, big ride, big ride is man we fried. Top right, top right, right.
Me want all the girls them listen to Nessa. Alright, Nessa, talk to them now.
Yeah, pull up. I tell she wine for nothing. I tell she wine back, time for nothing. I tell she wine back, time for nothing. I tell she wine back, hey, you can't pull up. I tell she wine for nothing. I tell she wine back, time for nothing. I tell she wine back, time for nothing. I tell she wine back.
माथे पे चमके इसके सूरज की लाली, होठों से छलके देखो मस्ती की प्याली, बल खाए ऐसे जैसे चंपा की डाली, इसकी अदाएं सारे जग से निराली।
मेरा यार दिलदार बड़ा सोना, मैं देखूं बार बार इसको। मेरा यार दिलदार बड़ा सोना, मैं देखूं बार बार इसको।
आया कोई
Those who know me know this is my number one song.
Garbage bag?
Garbage bag.
Okay. So, are you saying my volume?
Saying what?
Are you saying that you're going to behave bad so that, one day you're hinting to that person that please do not put my clothes in a garbage bag?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a bright girl,
Okay.
Swami has taught you a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a good girl.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to call you back to do community work.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, you're a good girl. Mm-hmm. Why you dressed like Halloween?
Hey, you leave me. I love burnt orange and black. It actually does look like Halloween.
It's Halloween.
And if you know how much I love this shirt, and I've been waiting for a special occasion to wear this shirt.
Kind of brings out the scariness in you.
Oh yeah? Is it working?
It's working. Because I'm afraid to speak to you.
How about you, our viewers out there? Is my Halloween outfit scaring you today?
Yes.
Good morning to Avinash. Good morning, Nadia. All the people joining us right now here in Guyana, across the rest of the world. This is your Friday edition of Subah Pyar. So we're talking about something this morning. We're talking about the curfew.
We're talking about the curfew.
We're talking about a curfew that will shortly no longer exist.
So the curfew enforced under the COVID-19 emergency measure could likely be removed as early as today, says President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. His Excellency was speaking at the launch of the 23rd edition of Expo Guyana magazine at Cara Lodge on Thursday, where he announced that the Honorable Prime Minister, who leads the COVID-19 task force, and his team are currently working to have this enforced.
And I heard they wanted it lifted as early as within
today.
1 day, right?
Yes.
Within 1 day. So, guys, what are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about this?
My thoughts about it, and of course, I'm not bashing anybody, but I honestly don't think we had a curfew.
Well, that's absolutely true. So I was actually having this conversation just this morning when I said, even if there was, I know to an extent it did work, because I'll tell you, particularly on the West Coast, and I've got to say good morning to Commander Watts. I know for certain it was being enforced as much as possible, because I could recall one night in my village, I actually had a reason to be out late. I think I was doing some work or something, and I left late, and I got home a little after the curfew, and there were actually police at the head of my village, stopping all the cars coming out or going in. Where you're going where you're going at this time is after the curfew. And en route to home that night, in addition to being stopped at the beginning of my village, at the entrance of my village, I was stopped at least twice on the road going, there were several checkpoints on the coast where they were checking for vehicles that are, out of the curfew. And so I know for certain it was working to an extent, but I did still see a lot of, groupings and gatherings and sessions and parties and all these things, whether secretly or whether out publicly. I did see it happening still.
Yeah.
So yeah, good point you raised. Even though there was a curfew, people were still behaving as if there weren't. So I actually think that the government, while it may not make sense on paper, because if you have rising COVID cases, why are you lifting a curfew? But at the same time, I feel somehow it's going to work now, because whenever people have whenever they're being told not to do something,
they
have a limitation, that's when they do it.
So
now you're lifting the curfew, you can now go out and do as you please, right? They probably just might not.
Okay.
So let's see if it works like that,
Well, I think the song is fitting. Seeing that there's no longer any curfew, we're speaking, hopefully it happens today. When that is passed by the Honorable Prime Minister, people might have to be singing this song. Their clothes might be put in the garbage bag, because the wifey accustomed for you to come on before 12 now. You don't have to.
I did not read much into it.
Well, there wasn't much. That was all
That's all I saw too. I don't know what's the real reason for it being lifted, but there are pros and cons to everything.
That's true.
I'm hoping that it actually works for the best. And also, now that there will be no curfew, now there's going to be no limitation per se, I still hope that businesses enforce the
COVID measures.
Exactly.
Sanitize, social distance, wear those face masks.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say kudos to those businesses, all right, that still test your temperature when you enter. Make sure that you come in with your mask and you're sanitized.
Yes.
I must give a big up to a reputable bank in this country that I've been to.
Is that my bank?
It is your bank and the other bank.
Okay.
Two reputable banks that I've been to and was asked to produce my COVID-19 vaccination card.
Yes.
There's one that I've been to, and I was not asked for that.
Speaking of that, I
All
actually
right.
went to a restaurant in this country recently,
And you went-
and I wasn't asked to present my.
I've been to that same
and
restaurant.
I asked the person that I was taking to lunch to kindly ensure that you walk with yours also.
Yes.
And I was surprised that I wasn't asked to show anything.
I've been not too far from that restaurant that you've been to, and I reached the door, and there's no one there, and I'm like, do I need to? There's like, no, just have it in you in case.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yes, you guys are
So big up to all those people that make sure that when you enter, it's funny enough that I've been to a place that should be asking for the vaccination card and it didn't. I
Yeah.
told you about that story.
Yeah, you did. You
So
did.
I don't. But guys, all jokes aside, COVID is still in the air. Maybe I didn't check. Let me check the Ministry of Health's page. I don't know what is the stats as we speak, but I guess they would have done their study and probably saw it fit into open to lift that curfew.
to lift that curfew.
Let us know in our comment section what you think about the curfew being lifted.
Yeah, guys. So you usually like to put out something there,
Yeah.
and we like to get your thoughts on it. So comment and let us know what is it that you think about the curfew being lifted. I know for some persons it might actually work for them, especially for those persons who work up the highway with their trucks and they go for the sun early in the morning.
Yeah.
Like those construction workers and so on who got to leave home very early in the morning and so on. Like maybe it might be for those persons it might actually be in their favor because they're now going to be able to be out and get back out to work early and all these things. I don't know if it would have affected them to begin with in the first place, but I'm thinking that it might have, considering the timing.
All right. So the number of confirmed cases in Guyana is 62,061. We would have recovered. We would have. Okay. So yes, we would have. There, as of yesterday, there are 160 new cases. All right. So the number of do they have the number of active cases here? Do they have? No, they don't. But yeah. But we had 160 new cases yesterday. We have 17 patients in the COVID-19 ICU, and we have 89 persons in institutional isolation, and 3,038 in home isolation. And out of that 62,061, 57,729 persons would have recovered from the virus, and to date, again, have recorded 1,188 COVID-19 deaths. So that's about it. We would have done to date a number of 522,229 COVID-19 cases, COVID-19 tests. So that's coming from our Ministry of Health, and of course, Region 4 is leading with the highest case, which is 30,786. Region 1 has 2,433. Region 2, 2,399. Region 4, 946. Region 5, 2,310. Region 6, 5,618. Region 7, 2,400. Region 8, 856. Region 9, 3,849. And Region 10, it's 3,453. We're encouraging you to wear your face mask and to continue to practice social distancing.
Yeah.
If you want advice, you can call the 24/7 COVID hotline number in 231-1166 or 226-7480. Those are the numbers. So we encourage you people to still
Follow the COVID
guidelines. What is the population of Guyana? We have about
800,000
800,000 people.
Yeah,
Yes.
give and take.
Yes. Less than a million.
Less than a million.
Yes.
Yeah, but just about 800,000.
Yes. So
How often is a census done? Every 2 years?
supposed to be. I think the last census I could remember was 2012.
I think so too.
Yeah.
No. I recall one being. I'm not sure.
I
not
remember
sure.
they came to my house.
But I'm never home, so I don't know if they
my
come around.
mom answered the questions, but they asked to see your ID card and your birth certificate and whatever they asked. But yeah, when last we had a census?
Yeah, that's true. I'm seeing Kelly Singh here saying that well, I think it's great, but we also need to stay safe and try to always wear a mask and wash our hands as often as you could. Guyanese people in general, don't ever listen to anything that
That's true.
passed when the curfew was on. Have fun was better than their health, but I hope that try to make change for your own safety. And that's what I was saying, we don't like to be when when we're limited, in general, it's a mental thing. When you know that you have a restriction on something, that's when you more want to do it. When there is no restriction, you're free to do it. Sometimes you just might not, because there is no restriction. You know what it is? I think it's always the thrill of doing something. The thrill of doing something wrong, the thrill of doing something illegal, the thrill of doing something that's you shouldn't be doing. I think that's what it is.
That's true.
But yeah, guys, anyway, stay tuned because we don't have any further updates on the curfew being lifted, but that's just what it is right now.
According to Uncle Prezi.
Yes, and you can continue to share your thoughts on the curfew being lifted in our comment section. We're just about a minute away from the news. When the news comes up, we come back in with our Bollywood scoop.
What you got for us?
And then, well, you gotta wait until 10:03 to get what's the Bollywood scoop. And no, nothing about Halloween. But what's all we also sharing with you is later on in the program, we have the chutney competition here in Guyana will be happening on February 19th. It's virtual, of course. And we will be sharing some of the songs with you from the artists that will be participating in the competition. We will have that for you at 10 hours 45. So stay tuned. You're going to get familiar. Some of you already know these songs. They've been out for quite a few months now, so you love them already. But for those of you who are not familiar with most of the songs, we'll be playing it for you this morning.
You know what's my favorite song? What I Gonna Do If You
Go.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so we have that along with so many others, so stay tuned.
All right.
I'm not leaving, that's impossible to do. Cause if you want me to go, you can be looking the way you do. You can be cooking the way you do. You can be hooking me. If you want me to go, you can be looking the way you do. You can be walking the way you do. Because you're hooking me. Come on. I don't know what to do, so I'm pleading. Plus you will give me no reason. You tell me this is the end of the season. Mash up everything, dress too. But you don't understand when you watch me. I said I see that I win the lottery. How you go pick up just so and you dump me? No, baby, no. But your back on my clothes in a garbage bag. You put it on the ground by the roadside. You tell me get out your place, so come inside. So long as you see you, give me a wine up. Give me a wine up. Give me the wine that I want long time. Long time. So long as you see you, give me a wine up. Give me a wine up. And let me make up for all this time. Make up for all this time. Hey, look who. You know how long me I really see you. It could have been about a year or two. All to drink now, what we go do? Hey, long time. Been a while we have us a line. Nothing that changed, but you still look fine. Look how you look fine.
Tonight is your night, is your world, baby. Do what you like, why not you please me? Do what you want with me tonight. Have your way with me all night. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up.
Yeah.
Stay on top of the news with Kaieteur Radio's main newscast, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 7 p.m. You can join us Sunday too for the weekend review at 10 a.m. Remember to stream us online at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com or the MyTuner app, Radio Garden app, and you can also join us on Facebook at Kaieteur Radio. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With your news in capsule, my name is Joshua Van Slykeman. The $126 billion coming from the Natural Resources Fund will be pooled with other revenue streams in the Consolidated Fund, which will pay for the government's programs this year. This was among the conclusions made when the members of the National Assembly met yesterday for the final day of the consideration of the national estimates for 2022. $552.9 billion and approved the expenditure for the year. despite the fact that some 126 billion of this year's budget is being funded with monies to be withdrawn from the NRF for the first time. There was no mention, despite promises made, of which programs specifically in this year's budget will be funded using Guyana's oil resources. In fact, Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, intimated that the money, in fact, is being used as budgetary support. With more than 15 billion allocated in this year's budget for the payment of other employment costs, Singh also informed the House that it is too early to pronounce on what level of salary increase will be provided to public servants for this year. And executives at SBM Offshore, the Dutch company which built the Liza Destiny, are thrilled about their future with Guyana, the world's most exciting exploration hotspot. This state is rooted in the fact that Guyana has been approving ExxonMobil's oil production projects in the Stabroek Block at industry-leading speeds. This has actually allowed SBM to benefit tremendously in the process. In light of the tremendous work it has received to date from Guyana, SBM was pleased to announce on Thursday that its project portfolio is on record high, while adding that it sees cash flow visibility into 2050 totaling over $29 billion. Thanks to the project it has in Guyana, and this is according to CEO of SBM Offshore. He noted that in 2021 the company was able to return $343 million to shareholders through dividends.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio.
Fellow citizen, Yellowtail, the Ford project, can bring about a change that all Guyanese can have a brand new car and a house at the very least in the first few years of this project. But do the leaders care for you enough to do it for us? Brothers and sisters, as the owners of this massive oil wealth, you people are too silent while the foreigners, along with your leaders, are getting richer by the day with your oil. Both governments continue to issue permits from one oil project to another without correcting this highway robbery committed against this nation. Permits for Liza 1, 2, and 3 were given on a platter for the oil companies to continue their thievery of our wealth. Time is running out for the audit of $20 billion from those 3 projects. Brothers and sisters, instead of Vice President Jagdeo focusing on doing the audit that can save Guyana billions of dollars, Jagdeo is running full speed ahead to approve another $10 billion oil project. My fellow Guyanese, Vice President Jagdeo can put a hold on this project and get so much more that Guyana can become the Caribbean Dubai overnight. He can stop Guyana from paying billions in exploration costs now. He can install the ring fencing provision now to save Guyana billions of dollars. He can demand that ExxonMobil and all the oil companies pay their rightful taxes. There you go again. Guyana can save billions in American dollars. He should ensure the decommissioning fund be held by Guyana, in Guyana, and not by ExxonMobil. He can demand higher penalties for that flaring that is going on. Bharat Jagdeo, brothers and sisters, can remove all that high interest rates taken on loans by the oil companies to which me and you have to repay through our oil. He can remove that 2-year time limit Exxon set to check their books and bills right away with this Ford project. He should refuse to grant a permit for this fourth Yellowtail project, uncle, until full cover insurance is secure to protect Guyana and the region at large. Mr. Jagdeo should not even think about approving this Ford project without a renegotiation of that Exxon contract, so that Guyana gets no less than what the rest of the world is getting. Is that too much to ask for, my fellow Guyanese? Don't we deserve a better life with this massive oil bonanza? Yes, we do. That contract, brothers and sisters, provides for renegotiation, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. With only those few changes, Guyana and its citizens can really enjoy the life of an oil-producing country. I urge you, all my brothers and sisters, to call on President Ali and Vice President Jagdeo to do the right thing for you and your children's future. God bless you all. This is a message from Glenn Lal.
Nothing in life is free, but the MyDigiCell app is. You don't need to be on a data plan to use the app. You can conveniently chat with Ruby or an agent for help. Check your account balance. Activate a Prime bundle or gift it to a friend. Send credit. Check the Georgetown and Burpees Bridge schedules. Activate a roaming plan. Play Shake to Win for cool prizes. So don't worry about a data plan, buddy. Download the MyDigiCell app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store today. Digicel. Better together.
Are you a Kaieteur newspaper advertiser? Well then, we have great news for you. Kaieteur Radio presents a 50% discount on all radio advertisements only for a limited time. To advertise, contact us on 225-8465 or 226-7455 or email us at kaieteurradioads@gmail.com. You can even visit our office at 24 Saffron Street, Charlestown, Georgetown. Kaieteur Radio, covering you from coast to coast.
Welcome back. Second and final stretch
Of your morning's love.
99.1
and 99.5 FM. You're not going to catch me. Not going to catch me this time. Guys, it's time for our Bollywood scoop side of things. And many of you would remember the 1990s and early 2000s actress Raveena Tandon, who no longer is active in Bollywood. You know, I think it's because, I don't know the exact reason, but I think her and like many other persons, you know, they would have had their time on screen. And so they've actually gotten married or children, or sometimes many of these actresses and actors, they invest in businesses, and you know, so they just make their way out of the actors. And then again, sometimes too, when you get married, sometimes your husband is not okay, or your wife is not okay with you continuing to act. You know, it's a different life. You have children now, and sometimes you can't find time to make the commitment. So there could be a number of reasons why. So her father actually passes away. He's passed away. And she shared a very nice tribute. So many of you can go online and have a look at that, at what's happening there. And if you've missed our little Bollywood scoop yesterday, just so that today is the day of that movie Gairayan. It's actually going to be released today. And very interesting movie for you guys to have a look at. Also, Ranveer Singh, the husband of Deepika Padukone, even though she was locking lips and she was having, you know, passionate sessions in that movie, he actually supports her, because you understand that, you know, that's the job of an actress.
That's true. I was asking you about that, and he agrees with it.
He's supportive of it.
Is it real kissing?
Yeah, it's real hot, steamy kissing. Yeah, so you guys have a look at the movie, and
How do you feel about that?
You know, to be honest with you, if it were me,
Uh-huh.
to be in all honesty,
Uh-huh.
I am not an actress. I am not in the celebrity life. I am not in the Bollywood life. I think when you are in that, it becomes different. Us judging from the outside would be like, oh no, I'd never allow my husband to do that, or my boyfriend, or my wife. I could never. But I think the two of them understand that their love is real. They're married. They have everything, and this is just what is, you know. This is just a movie, a film. And if you are not feeling the film, the person's looking at the movie is going to also be unable to feel what you're trying to show in that film. So
Okay.
I think it calls for that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure they must have their boundaries. I'm sure what they agreed on. And I'm sure she also didn't open up to any other things besides just that. We have to look at the movie and see.
But what I can tell you is that I'm happy that the husband came out and said something.
He's actually supportive of it because he's actually been pushing the film as well. He's been, highly promoting it.
Well, that's nice.
So yeah, I guess they have their understanding. Ananya Pandey is also, who is the daughter of Chunky Pandey. Many of you would remember him. He was also a very popular star in the 80s and 90s. His daughter is now making lots of headlines in Bollywood. She's coming up very strong as a next Deepika Padukone. She's actually co-starring in that film. She was the girl in the movie who Deepika Padukone takes her fiancé away in the movie.
Oh.
So that was her cousin who in the movie Gear Diane. We're still talking about that movie. So yeah. So lots and lots of things happening in Bollywood. You guys have got to check out and see all the new movies that are being released, all of the reviews, all of the everything. So many things have been hot and popping right now on the Bollywood movie scene. We've shared with you earlier in this week a few movies that will be released, which those of the include Gangubai Kartiavadi, Badai Ho, Radhe Sham, Triple R. We have 83 currently playing. So many movies that are being released and currently in the cinemas. So guys, if you're looking for movies to look at, these are some of the names you can consider.
Yeah, that's true. Anything in Priyanka's child?
No, I think that's very much out of the scene, and I guess she should.
So she is following that girl.
Anushka, probably. By the way, I've got to say, I saw the picture that Anushka had issues with the pictures that were taken of her when she says, she's standing out in public space, and she says that she did not know the paparazzi would be on her, and they had no right to take the pictures, and she's standing in a public space. And where all the paparazzi cameras are pointed to, but she says they had no right to take the pictures of her. By the way, I saw the picture, and her daughter is absolutely pretty.
Everything on the father.
No.
You don't think so?
I think Virat Kohli is very ugly. Is that mustache that's saving his face? I think so.
Oh my God.
Yes, yeah. And let me. You know what? Let's talk about this morning. You see, most of the guys who got this real nice mustache, this nice Arabian-looking Middle Eastern style mustache and beard. Ask them before you like the man. Ask them how to shave after thing. Because some of them proper ugly, and it's the beard that's saving them. Virat Kohli is one of them. I'm telling you, he could have never get Anushka if he didn't have that mustache beard.
Something else.
He could have never get Anushka. And you know why he would never shave it off? Because Anushka will leave him.
So all them people got that beard, man. They should want themselves.
They're ugly. Yes, I'm telling you, truly, if you got to buy a friend and you fell in love with
my God,
because of the nice clean cuts and the
I like that one. I like that one.
Ask the man for show you a picture before he do that.
I like that one.
You might be surprised. So that's our Bollywood scoop for today,
Let me
guys.
just check, and I'm not.
You're lucky you get the girl.
Alex.
He had tried for grow something.
So if you got beard, ask them to shave it out.
Not asking. Sometimes they might be reluctant because they work. They
work hard on it.
No, they work hard on the beard. They didn't work hard on getting you. They work hard on the beard, and it's the beard that gets you. Just ask them. Can I? Okay, so you start to grow. Ask them nicely. Here how you gotta ask them, right?
Let me hear this one.
So here, this is girl to girl tips and tricks here today, right?
Good.
So this man, before that, never really had no girlfriend. Nobody not really pay attention to. He was, not the fat up in the car.
So what happened if he got a wife?
Here the man.
All right, good.
So no, we're not dealing with married people. We're dealing with people who are single, bachelors, and spinsters. We're dealing with you this morning.
No
right?
problem. Good.
So Last year time you would notice by he never really was anything, but then you notice like from since last year, August, September time, he started growing a beard. This year now he's fully groomed, nice beard, nice hair. He got a pompadour hairstyle, nice, because the pompadour hairstyle usually goes with this nice crisp cut in the beard and clean shave and faded and all around. So you take a little time. So now you fall in love with him. Before that, you never used to pay attention to him. Or let's say somebody you didn't even know before. You now get to know him because, he now grown his beard. He started to get plenty friend requests on Facebook, on Instagram, plenty follows. And he probably removed all the pictures he had prior where he didn't have the beard and the mustache, right?
Okay.
Ask him to see if his first picture on his social media is last year and he didn't have any picture older than that. Ask him to see a picture of pre-beard.
Okay, he should have a picture.
He should.
ID card or passport?
Something.
Yes.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Do not ask people for the ID card or passport. People could get left before they get there. Right? Please. Something must be wrong with these pictures when you take them off.
Yeah, that's true.
Something is wrong. But yes.
Maybe.
Ask him to see a picture prior to the beard being grown. And guys, make your decision. Do not fall for men who have mustache and beards.
I like your advice today,
Yeah. I just asked him to see it before.
Ask them to see it before.
Yes. It is a lovely Friday, guys. The time check for you is 10 hours 18. We continue with the music. We come back in at 10 hours 45 to play for you the the artist who would have entered into our chutney competition here in Guyana, which is scheduled for February 19th.
Maybe they should ask us to be a judge,
Yeah, well, we're going to be playing some of those artists for you this morning. And if you're listening to us out there and you are a part of this competition, you've signed up, you can also feel free to send us your music. We'll be happy to promote you here on the show and on Kaieteur Radio in general. The reigning chutney monarch is...
Who it is?
Come on.
I don't know this.
Do you not know?
No.
Okay, guys, when we come back, we'll tell you. Stay tuned to find out who the reigning chutney monarch is in Guyana.
In Guyana.
Let's go to a music break.
Let's go.
all night, I can't even sleep. Like you bathe in sugar water, girl, how you so sweet. Every time that I see you, my heart skip a beat. Like you bathe in sugar water, the way how you sweet. Every time that I see you, my heart skip a beat.
Turn up the music. Me and my friend them, we want to go online, but the police stopping we from having a good time. They shutting down the bars, but that is stopping we. Let me go in the backyard and start a party. Let we start a party. Everybody go. So let me go in the backyard, in the backyard, in the backyard. So let me go in the backyard, in the backyard, in the backyard. Hey, Stephen Brownwood, shut the street. Say I remember when we used to go online. From bar to bar we liming, we having a good time. We liming so late, we don't look at the time. One time we lime until we see the sunshine. But the police stopping we. But we go still party. I say me and my friend them, we want to go online, but the police stopping we from having a good time. They shutting down the bars, but that is stopping we. Let me go in the backyard and start a party.
श्याम सुंदर गगरी उतावे हमारे गले मोंगे के माला श्याम सुंदर गगरी उतावे हमारे गले मोंगे के माला 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 श्याम सुंदर गगरी उतावे हमारे गले मोंगे के माला श्याम सुंदर गगरी उतावे हमारे गले मोंगे के माला बलमा उतावे महला दो महला बलमा उतावे महला दो महला बलमा उतावे महला दो महला देवदाऊ उतावे सिवाला हमारे गले मोंगे के माला देवदाऊ उतावे सिवाला हमारे गले मोंगे के माला 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 श्याम सुंदर गगरी उतावे हमारे गले मोंगे के माला श्याम सुंदर गगरी उतावे हमारे गले मोंगे के माला
You don't have to call me baby, you don't have to be my lady. We will never get in no fight. Girl, let we be friends for the night. I know you might call me crazy, you don't have to make my baby. We will never get in no fight. Hear me now. Let we be friends for the night. Put your hand in the air and say, oh oh ay ay. 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 When you see me in a party, I'm moving with no wifey. Some people say I'm lonely. Oh, they know that I am stress free, whining on a lady, but single like they make me. I know I will love you for life. Oh, but I'm saying I don't want no wife. What I really mean is you don't have to call me baby, you don't have to be my lady. We will never get in no fight. Girl, let we be friends for the night.
Take over the street, make a bacchanal in the place. Drop it to the ground and shake it all around. Push up on a speaker, beat it like a Indian drum. Calling Mr. Londela, this girl she popular. She known from all over. She come from India, but she is my sister, my one only sister. If you come in no
up the larky, walk up the larky, walk up the larky.
Calling Mr. Latella, this girl she popular. She known from all over. She come from India, but she is my sister, my one only sister. If you coming over, come and meet me by the bar.
Come here, Indian gal, first time in carnival, whining like an animal, making the man them ball. The way you make it shake, you're causing back to break. I'm just saying Indian gal, I saying Indian gal, like I don't know what to do, I don't know what I want. All I know is when I whine on you, I whine to the tabla. You have me in a zone, I can't leave you alone. Never see no whining so, you're whining like a tornado. Come let me walk up the larky, walk up the larky, walk up the larky.
Walk up and walk up the larky, walk up the larky, walk up the larky.
I say come let me walk up the larky, walk up the larky, walk up the larky.
Walk up and walk up the larky, walk up the larky, walk up the larky. Mr.
Hey, girl, it's over, get over, get over. You better get over, get over, get over me. Right now I rise in my life, girl, don't call me. If you check my phone, girl, like cleared all we history. Right now I rise in my life, girl, don't call me. If you check my phone, girl, like cleared all we history. Hey, girl, it's over, get over, get over. Girl, you are my everything. Girl, I give you everything. And you still turn around and lied and did the things you did. Baby, I was there for you. Look at what you put me through. But watch me rising, I'm standing on my feet. Girl, it's crazy. You are my baby. But now it's sad to see that you's a memory. Cause when you break up my heart, I had to go back to the start. Hey, girl, it's over, get over, get over. You better get over, get over, get over me.
आज कहना जरूरी है, आज कहना जरूरी है कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है, कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है। बड़ी मुश्किल ये दूरी है, हाँ बड़ी मुश्किल ये दूरी है कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है, कि तुमसे प्यार हुआ है। Fall in love with every love story.
Their words does be sweet. When time comes to pay back, they move in the street. The Lord said to give, He will make more to get. But people just borrow and then they forget. I done with lending money. The piggy bank is empty.
Are you a Kaieteur newspaper advertiser? Well then, we have great news for you. Kaieteur Radio presents a 50% discount on all radio advertisements only for a limited time. To advertise, contact us on 225-8465 or 226-7455 or email us at kaieteurradioads@gmail.com. You can even visit our office at 24 Saffron Street, Charlestown, Georgetown. Kaieteur Radio, covering you from coast to coast.
Oh my god. Pop up at the hotspot with me, Amrita Koshal, for all your juicy entertainment news, celebrity gossip, and everything pop culture. Streaming live daily on all platforms from 14 hours to 15 hours. 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Kaieteur Radio, the radio with a difference. Alright, already.
If you see a Pua, we got a drop from Pua. She got a new song, right?
She got a new song out, yes.
All right,
and
good.
the song is about harmony.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you now that you can check out Venus Footwear. They're located at 110 Regent Street, Lazytown, Georgetown. Check them out for all your footwear needs at Venus Footwear. They want you to walk in style. Just check them out today, alright?
Yeah. And just a reminder, guys, that if you've got a business and the paperwork is becoming an issue, you need to check out Kaieteur Books Inc. And for many reasons, because you're supporting local, because you're supporting our very own, and you're getting great quality. All right, so check out Kaieteur Books Inc. and worry no more. From copy paper needs the customization to fit your special brand. We provide durable exercise, composition, and ledger books. Support local and shop at Kaieteur Books Inc. located at 24 Saffron Street, Charlestown. Or feel free to also contact us on 226-8177.
You want to sing it, Reese?
I can't do that right now.
Are you a Pua?
No.
You're not a Pua?
No.
Why?
Am I a Pua?
I don't know.
Who's a Pua?
I don't know. Who's Pua, Alex?
You guys have to let us know if you're looking at our live right now. Let us know who is a Pua. I think it's something to do with... I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Let me see. Priya sing. Priya must know this. She says where all them Puas them there, so she gotta know who's a Pua. Alright, so Priya, let us know who's a Pua.
Yes.
Sati Ramjus, good morning to ya. Yes, happy pre-Valentine's to everyone. Oh yeah, we actually... we're gonna be back here with you on Monday, so yeah. We'll have a full-out Valentine's show for you guys.
Alright.
We actually have a little surprise for you too.
We got surprises?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the music. 1, 2, 3, who is a Pua? Tell us who is a Pua.
Let us know who is a Pua.
We'll be back.
If you see her Pua, why not swing she waist? Watching the lava, all the ladies joining cheer. If you see her Pua, why not swing she waist? Watching the lava, all the ladies joining cheer. She can't wait to catch the lava, can't wait to throw the tan, can't wait to catch the lava, can't wait to throw the tan. If you see her Pua, why not swing she waist? Watching the lava, all the ladies joining cheer.
सजनी तुम बिना देखा मैं मर जाऊंगी आयो आयो सजनी तुम बिना देखा मैं मर जाऊंगी मैं मर जाऊंगी रे मैं मर जाऊंगी रे मैं मर जाऊंगी रे मैं मर जाऊंगी रे मैं मर जाऊंगी आयो आयो सजनी तुम बिना देखा मैं मर जाऊंगी आयो आयो सजनी तुम बिना देखा मैं मर जाऊंगी हम न मांगे सोना हम न मांगे चांदी हम न मांगे सोना हम न मांगे चांदी हम न मांगे सोना हम न मांगे चांदी हम न मांगे एक सुंदर लड़की आयो आयो सजनी तुम
We start. What we starting with now? What we doing?
So, guys, welcome back to us here. The time check for you is 10 hours 47. We're about to wrap things up, but we did promise you that as the chutney competition, the chutney monarch will be happening. The chutney monarch competition will be happening on the 19th of February here in Guyana. And so we wanted to play the songs for you, for some of the artists that will be participating in the competition. So I know many of you are familiar with the songs already, but there have been some new ones that have not been released they've just recently been released, so they haven't been around for so long, so many of you probably haven't gotten familiar with them as yet. We're starting things off with, of course, our guy Tony Cuts. This one was released back in December and is very popular. Many of you know this. So here is The Struggle Is Real, followed by a few other songs, so stay here with us. We will, of course, come in and tell you who the artists are and the names of their songs. So stay with us. Do enjoy. This is Tony Cuts. The Struggle Is Real.
Put your hands up if the struggle is real. I'm telling you, I know how you feel. Cause I feel it too. Cause I feel it too. Cause I feel it too. Put your hands up if the pain is real. You lost somebody, I know how you feel. Cause I feel it too. Cause I feel it too. Cause I feel it too. Bring a glass and come. Let we drink today. Let we share some love. Don't stay far away. You know I never let you down. You know I always be around. You know I never let you down. You know I always be around. Come, let me take a drink and let we chase the light. You know we only live this once, so we have to do it right. If you're not happy and you're feeling down, bring a bottle and we sit down. Bring a glass and come, let we drink today. Let we share some love. Don't stay far away. You know I never let you down. You know I always be around. You know I never let you down. You know I always be around. Put your hands up if the struggle is real. I'm telling you, I know how you feel. Cause I feel it too. Cause I feel it too. Bunty sing again. Thank you, baby, for loving me. You always make me so happy. So go and tell your family we are about to get married. The love that I have for you will always be the same. The love that I have for you will remain the same. Anna dil ghabarata hai, meeta dard jagata hai. Aa jao tum jaldi se, dam gut ka sa jata hai. Isliye maine telephone kiya hai. Isliye maine telephone kiya hai. Girl, I wanna meet you tonight, all alone. That's why me just keep calling up your phone. You alone the one, are you alone me need? Nobody else, only you indeed. Girl, I wanna meet you tonight, all alone. That's why me just keep calling up your phone. You alone the one, are you alone me need? Nobody else, only you indeed. You support my broken life, surely have to be my wife. There is no other, only you forever. You support my broken life, surely have to be my wife. There is no other, only you forever. Every day my love for you grows stronger. Can't wait for us to be alone together. So go and tell your family we are about to get married. The love that I have for you will always be the same. The love that I have for you will remain the same.
And this is, of course, coming from Bunty Singh. This one is Hello. And I absolutely love this one too. I love them all. This one was, of course, remade and resung on a 1990s song. So this one is Hello. This is what Bunty is also entering the competition with. Let's continue with the other tracks. What do you have for us next, Select Alex? Let me see.
Vicari.
That's Vicari with Take Another. So do enjoy this one as well, guys. Stay with us. We go up until 11. No. Next 3 minutes, we'll be back with you.
Mama, hold
How this girl you find for me, go take Canada. Take me house and me land with me brother. Na 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 na. Oh no mama. How this girl you find for me, go take Canada. Take me house and me land with me brother. Too much this girl tell me she not able. Stay at home, she don't want to be stable. She says she want get out and go mingle. I swear I should have remained single. Na 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 na. Oh no mama. How this girl you find for me, go take Canada. Take me house and me land with me brother.
Yo, it's white Tony Cross Chavez.
What I go do if you go? What I go do without you? What I go do if you go? What I go do without you? You say I'm drinking, I'm playing games. Baby, I changed my ways. Don't leave me, no, no. What I go do if you go? What I go do without you? You say that you're leaving, you're done with drama. But everything I'm facing, you say is karma. Come on now, I'm sorry, but what should I do? My ways, I got change them, do anything for you. Tell me what I should do, I'm not letting you go. No, no, what I go do if you go. What I go do without you.
And this is Chavez featuring Tony Cuts with What We Could Do If You Go. This is also another song that's entering up into the competition and another artist that's entering up. Many of you are familiar with Chavez Tital, so do enjoy this one. And we're going to wrap up with just about another song or two, and then we wrap up with the chutney songs that will be entering this year's competition. Which is your favorite? You can comment and let us know. Comment on our Facebook Live. Let us know which is your favorite artist or which is your favorite songs. And if you want, you can tell us who you think will be winning the Chutney Monarch this year. And right about now we have Vanita Willie coming with Live in Harmony. Many of you would know her as the Poa Lady. She's entering the Chutney competition this year with this song Live in Harmony. Do enjoy. Selector, let's pull this one back up from the top.
Push up a lighter, higher, higher, light up the bonfire. Bet you waist together. Push up a light up the fire. Let we dance together. We're one family, mixing the culture so we live in harmony. Push up a light up the bonfire, living as one. We're
We got to skiddly daddle out of here.
Yes, yes, yes.
What do you want to say to the people?
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed that session there. For those of you who just joined us, just know that those are some of the songs that you'll be hearing this year in the chutney competition here that is slated for February 19th. You can continue to listen to us tomorrow on Bollywood Tunes as well. I'll be playing those songs for you and more of them, more of the artists, as we confirm who will be entering the competition. Good luck to all of the persons entering, and to you, our listeners. You can comment on our lives and let us know which is your favorite songs and who you think is going to be taking that title this year. I'm Surida. With me is Joshua and Selector Alex, bringing to you all the hits, all the love, all the morning's love here on Subah Pyar. Have a great evening. Have a great remainder of your day, everyone. And also have a wonderful and relaxing weekend.
For the record, Kevin Satruhan Singh was Guyana Chutney Monarch 2021 winner.
That's right. He would have won the song with
My Baby
Guyana. That's right.
All right. Peace and love. Who's going to be the 2022 winner?
Let's find out.
Love your friends, love your family, love them to the end. कोई जबरा न पाए मेरे संग आए के पग पग दीप जलाए मेरे दोस्ती मेरा प्यार मेरे दोस्ती मेरा प्यार कोई जबरा न पाए मेरे संग आए के पग पग दीप जलाए मेरे दोस्ती मेरा प्यार मेरे दोस्ती मेरा प्यार Your love is my love and my love is your love. Let we dance this night together. Come let we love one another.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With you news in capsule, my name is Joshua Van Slackman. The $126 billion coming from the Natural Resources Fund will be pooled with other revenue streams in the Consolidated Fund, which will pay for government's programs this year. This was among the conclusions made when the members of the National Assembly met yesterday for the final day of the consideration of the national estimates for 2022, $552.9 billion, and approved the expenditure for the year. Despite the fact that some $126 billion of this year's budget has been funded with monies to be withdrawn from the NRF for the first time, there was no mention, despite promises made, of which programs, specifically in the year's budget, would be funded using Guyana's oil resources. In fact, Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, intimated that the money in fact is being used as budgetary support. With more than $15 billion allocated in this year's budget for the payment of other employment costs, Singh also informed the House that it is too early to pronounce on what level of salary increase would be provided to public servants for this year. And the Commissioner of the Women and Gender Equality Commission, Ms. Nicole Cole, has called for Minister of Local Government and Regional Development Nigel Darmlal to be removed from public office, deeming his quote-unquote dildo remarks for a female MP on Wednesday as sexual harassment and abuse. Cole made these statements on Thursday, one day after opposition MP Sherrod Duncan was immediately suspended from the National Assembly for defending his female colleague against comments made by Darmlal, who only recently publicly called for the defrocking of the Chancellor of the Judiciary and other appeal court judge because they rule against his government in an elections petition matter. Get the full details in today's Kaieteur News.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaiteurenewsonline.com/radio.